So we have some scarra here from theScore eSports here with Chris, the manager of H2K. Chris, I know you're not that well known. Can you introduce yourself for us and me as well?
So yeah, I'm kind of new to esports in general. I used to be somewhat semi-competitive in Counter-Strike when I was like 15 years old, but growing up there wasn't any real money in esports, so I decided to get into music. My background's in music and fashion. That's what I did for 8-9 years. I've worked with some of the most wonderful people on the planet. Some names I'll throw out would be Tiesto. I've done work with David Guetta, Bob Sinclair, and I used to manage a very big hat brand from Taiwan called Hater Snapback. Celebrities I've worked with were almost every single celeb in Korea. Nicki Minaj, Prince E, Cara Delevingne, and a lot of others. So transitioning from music to esports, this is crazy. I've never had so much fun.
How exactly is that this transition possible? In fact, how did the H2K management even scout for you? Someone who's who has such high credentials in another completely different field.
So I actually know the ownership of H2K. One of the owners is like a father figure to me. I'm best friends with his son. And another owner and our COO is actually one of my best friends growing up. So they called me up, they said, hey, we got an esports team, come help us out, and that's why I'm here.
Can you kind of go through like your responsibilities and like what you do for the team, like, and kind of like maybe a day-by-day or week-by-week thing?
So I'm the manager of the team, but I handle all the daily affairs of the team, of the players, everyone. But H2K is a very small org, so we all chip in and we work the org together, decision making, everything. So we're a family type org, and that's how we operate. So I kind of my hands are everywhere.
How is it working with this group of individuals? Someone who I don't know if other people had high hopes for in Worlds, but you've kind of seen them grow all the way up to where they are right now.
I mean, even before I came in, I would watch H2K because my friends had the team before I came in. And they always had the potential. They always had the potential. And when I came in, I just wanted to provide them an atmosphere where they can succeed. Whatever they needed, I'd be there for them. The team when I first came in was very individualistic, and I played a very big role along with my friend Harris, who is the COO, and Susan, the CEO, in crafting the type of family atmosphere we want to see. And over time the players bonded together, and they bonded very well. I love working with everyone equally. They're all a great bunch of guys, and honestly, I say it to everyone in the EU, I think I have the greatest bunch of guys out of everywhere.
Freeze got injured kind of halfway through the split. Were you responsible for trying to help him through his current area right now, or his current situation, as well as positioning for Given to come back in?
Of course. I mean, the whole org, we care about Freeze a lot. I was running him to doctor's appointments back and forth. I'm helping him, fix his hand. We were getting him braces and medicine and anything. We want Freeze to get healthy. And, it's important for us because he's our sub, and it's important for his own career.
H2K, they beat AHQ, they beat EDG. These guys are red hot. H2K demolish ANX for their semi-final match versus Samsung Galaxy.
In group stages, you said that you wanted to get your guys to New York. So they're going to New York for sure next week. You've hit the goal you had. Can H2K go any higher?
If we focus, I think we could go all the way. But the goal for us was New York. Simply, it's kind of funny, but we just want them to enjoy America. We wanted them to experience all parts of America. And, they made it to San Francisco. They had In-N-Out over there, which was a goal. Then we took them to Chicago. They had deep dish pizza. Now we're going to show them real pizza in New York. And then, LA, that's extra, but I think we could go the whole way if we focus.
What's in the future for H2K in general? Past Worlds, thinking way past that into next split or off season, what do you think H2K will become?
I think H2K is going to become a team that's not going to be underrated anymore. And, we're going to become an org that, is going to be known for taking care of its players and just providing a good atmosphere in esports. So.
Finally, do you have any words to say to any H2K fans that are out there watching you guys go all the way up to the top this year?
Hey guys, thank you so much for staying with us through all the good and all the bad, and we're going to do our best to make you guys proud. Thank you so much for all the support.
Well, I'm Scar here from theScore eSports here with Chris, the highest, furthest positioned Western manager at Worlds. You can find more of our content online or on our mobile app. Thank you guys. Hope you guys have a nice day.